What's up, everybody? This is Tate, and I have got the new Pandora's Box DX. What's up with that? And it is a 3,000 games in one. I've got the old classic Street Fighter Championship Edition decal on the sides and a light-up marquee. Pretty nice setup from Prime Arcade Repair. Installed a Pandora's Box DX with the 3001 games. It's got the 6-button controls here, so you can see standard 6-button 2-player controls. The Pandora's Box down in here, you can actually install. It's got an HDMI slot. It's got a trackball slot if you have trackball. It's got a HDMI, I think I mentioned that, and also a USB port, so you can actually add games if there are some games that you're missing and your wife wants you to downsize your Super Nintendo NES games in there. You can actually find them ROMs on a website and put them on your USB and play those. I'll show you here. All the fighting games work great with the 6-button set, all the side scrollers, and you know, football games that go up and down the screen pretty easily, play pretty well. So first you hit the 1-player button. You can go to the search screen, find the games that you want to find. So Mortal Kombat, M-O-R, and pulls up all the coin version. Some of these might be repeats or faster, or they're actually named like Mortal Kombat 4, but it's actually the 3D version of that game. It shows the classic right here, but when you actually go into it and load the screen, lower that a little bit without my phone falling out. It takes a minute to load here. Version 1.3. And this is actually a Dell monitor used here. The old monitor would garble too much, but you can pick your one-on-one combat here. As you can see, this is the Mortal Kombat 4. Maybe it is Mortal Kombat 4. I don't ever remember Mortal Kombat 4 in the arcades. I never played it. But here it is, the 3D, more or less 3D version. And the controls play pretty well. I'm not sure about this character. But to go back to your main screen, you hit the start button, hold it down until it says, here's the menu to exit, and you can go back and look for your other games. Now I've got 305 pages because I've added ROMs. I've added Sub-Zero Mythologies, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies, Dragon's Lair, the Super Nintendo version, Super Star Wars, these are Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country, Dixie Kong, Space Ace, the Super Nintendo version, Super Star Wars, Mega Man 2, Racket Attack was a fun one for me, Karateka, that's old MAME computer game, I think one of the old school, Super Mario Brothers, Star Wars on regular Nintendo, Earthworm Jim, Super Punch-Out, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's on here, Life Force, Spy Hunter, Bases Loaded. The Bases Loaded game on Nintendo is actually, there's a Japanese version on here, and I just stumbled across it. So some of these games are from Super Famicom, and so they're the Japanese names on there, but they play a lot alike, except I tried to play it myself, and like every hit I made when I made a hit was a home run. So Top Gun, Legend of Zelda, You know, I found Joust, Jaws, Nightmare on Elm Street, Karate Kid, some of the ones that I used to play a lot. Now these will not have the loading screens on there like when you go to the regular ones that are on the SD card. Track and field, Hyper Olympic, there's a regular track and field, there's other versions of it that come with it. Captain America and Avengers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 and 3, Double Dragon 1, 2, 3, Double Dragon versus, you know, the Championship Fighting Edition. But they all play really well. Only thing I don't miss is your arm cramping from hitting the buttons so much. But yeah, these games really work well. There's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I think you can find a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out nude edition, because, you know, a hack. Yeah, but, you know, you really want to see that. It's out there. You have to kind of get used to the controls, figure out which one's the A button, B button, but pretty standard. There he goes, down for the count. But pretty true. It's got the regular Punch-Out on here. It's got, of course, I got Super Punch-Out from the. I can't apparently look up anything that you put on the USB. You can't look it up. But, oops, spelling that wrong. Punch. My wife got this for me, and she's awesome. But there you go. There's a Super Punch-Out arcade version. There's Punch-Out with the regular version. And Triple Punch, whatever that is. So, all kinds of fun games on here. All the King of Fighters. Sports games, they're listed by genre. 3D games, action games, fighting games. 3-player, 4-player. If you've got the 3-player, 4-player button set, shooting games and sports games and puzzle games. So things like Kubert are hard to find. They won't pull up for some reason when you search them up. Kubert, okay, you can't find them. But if you go to puzzles, you can actually locate Kubert. Kubert is on there under puzzle games. Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Gal, Puck-Man, all different versions here. Matt in, let me see if I can find it. Pinball Action. There's a Classics Collection. Some of these actually 4 or 5 games in one. You know, it says Classics Collection. There might be 4 or 5 more games within those. Atari Collection is also listed in here. Donkey Kong 3, Mario Brothers, all my favorite classics. Dig Dug 2, Centipede, Millipede. Where is Kubert? Probably pass him. Popeye, I think that's probably the Nintendo version. Alex Kidd, Sega. So it takes Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, Famicom, Super NES, Nintendo, MAME, Neo Geo, in PlayStation games. Nothing above that, unfortunately. I'm not really looking too hard on here, but I did find it. It's got Kubert 2. It's got a it's Capcom World. I don't even know what that is. Excuse me. So unprofessional. But that gives you an idea of what games are on here. A lot of games you probably never, oh, there it is, Kubert Cubes, right there. There's Kubert. So it is on there, but for some reason it won't locate them. But all kinds of cool classic games. People who were raised in the 80s. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you a little bit of Super Mario World on there. Look at that. Gave you a little idea of what to expect here on this system. Peace out.